A cracked, jagged rocky surface marked the scene, echoing the remnants of a fierce battle. The ground shook violently as he slammed his foot down, unleashing a powerful explosion. Chaos erupted as the startled woman screamed, gripping her scythe tightly. Urgency filled the air as he noticed a distressed woman crouching in pain. Urgency hung heavy as he reached toward the distressed woman, concern clear in his eyes. He asked if she was all right, but she insisted she wanted to be left alone and urged him to run. A massive swirling force approached, leaving Yi and the curious woman in awe. Urgency escalated as he shouted for to run, the weight on his heart growing heavier. Tension surrounded Yi as he aimed his bow, preparing to speak from the heart before it was too late. A bright energy bolt surged forward, striking the large armored figure with a resounding impact. A confident woman embraced him, assuring him that no words were needed. A tense moment unfolded as he looked surprised while a woman clung to him in distress. He urged her to move, fearing for their safety. Amid the chaos, he criticized the plot, exasperated by the absurdity unfolding before him. A magical container erupted with energy, leaving Yi shocked and worried. He stared intently at the glowing shards surrounding him, realizing the golden bell shield had expired and would refresh in 12 hours. Yi shouted in concern, his voice filled with panic as he questioned if someone was truly okay. An intense confrontation sparked as an unknown character questioned Yi's state of mind, frustration evident in his tone. A massive lion roared fiercely, its sharp teeth glinting in the dim light as it asserted its dominance. A giant beast loomed over a warrior who braced himself against the impending threat. He shouted that it was coming again. A glowing bracelet shimmered on his wrist, igniting a spark of hope within him. He examined the bracelet, feeling a surge of determination as he realized its significance. He struggled to lift a large butcher knife, amused by its weight compared to his father's. A bright blue notification panel appeared, announcing a new weapon and its capabilities. He received the system notification, intrigued by the Slaughter God Edge activation. The atmosphere grew tense as he expressed worry about the danger of facing the monster head-on. He advised his companions that retreating would be a safer option. A fierce lion beast roared, challenging a determined Yi as he leaped into the air, wielding a spiked bat to strike. He shouted a warning, urging others not to underestimate the danger ahead. The ominous beast lunged forward, its ferocious intent clear as he narrowly avoided the attack. He realized the stakes were higher than he had anticipated. A moment of realization struck as a girl expressed surprise at the thought of Yi being the renowned pig butcher. The lion displayed profound sorrow, tears streaming down its face as it mourned a loss that weighed heavily on its heart. A fierce beast with a lion's head roared angrily at a glowing object in the water, filling the air with tension. He faced the roaring beast defiantly, ready for whatever came next. He shouted urgently, warning his companion that now was the chance to act. He charged forward, determination fueling every step as a figure behind him began casting a powerful spell. Before the beast could escape, the archer unleashed a glowing arrow and struck it with perfect precision. The attack pierced its target, forcing the creature to roar in pain as he watched the impressive shot land cleanly. He felt a rush of excitement as he praised the impressive shot that had almost escaped. Electricity crackled in the air as he stood triumphantly on the large, scaled structure, confident in his newfound power. He declared that they no longer needed to skin it. A curious figure approached Yi, eager to confirm his recent tournament victory. She asked if he was the pig butcher who had triumphed yesterday. Yi reacted with surprise to the question, his curiosity piqued by the unexpected recognition. A news article featured a Yi, revealing his sudden rise to fame after the previous day's match. The young woman expressed her surprise about his success. A worried expression crossed the thoughtful and concerned Yi as he reflected on the burdens that fame can bring. He stood proudly on the large creature, as two relieved characters expressed their gratitude for his bravery. Yi humbly acknowledged the greatness of another character, expressing hope for forgiveness and a commitment to support without hesitation. He stood on the crocodile's back, looking down with concern about splitting the corpse with an unseen partner. He passionately pleaded with an unseen benefactor, offering his life while expressing his deep concern for safety. A tense moment hung in the air as Yuan shared a reassuring gaze with. He urged her not to worry and promised he would never abandon her. He stood despondently, haunted by his past decisions, while a shadowy figure loomed ominously behind him. A glowing bracelet shimmered on Yi's wrist, capturing his inquisitive gaze. He focused intently, channeling energy through a glowing hand gesture that illuminated the air around him. Yi examined the glowing device on his wrist, marveling at its unexpected convenience. A crack echoed through the air as an unknown force shattered the stone wall, sending debris flying. He observed the crumbling structure, concern etched on his face. A sudden rustle in the shadows startled Yi, his senses heightened and alert. A glowing path beckoned, flanked by towering structures, as he moved forward with determination. He turned sharply, ready to confront the looming threat, while two frightened women clung to each other in fear. A revelation hung in the air as Yi expressed uncertainty about their surroundings. A shocked woman stood beside him, questioning if this was a secret realm. He stood in a mysterious environment, his expression puzzled as he faced the unknown. He questioned what a secret realm truly was. A glowing red portal shimmered, drawing the Yi into its mysterious depths. He gazed at the portal, feeling a mix of intrigue and apprehension. Two women observed him, one with a pensive expression and the other appearing impressed. The Yi contemplated the significance of the portal, sensing its hidden possibilities. A glowing portal pulsed at the center of a split panel, contrasting the worlds around it. An informative narrator shared that powerful families had claimed most territories. A world filled with mysteries awaited, secrets lingered just beyond the veil. He revealed that many undiscovered realms existed in this world. A mystical glow enveloped the glowing wristband, as an unknown figure explained its origin to a curious Yi. He pondered the possibility of numerous valuable items hidden within, his expression a blend of surprise and contemplation. A warning echoed in the air: high rewards often came with perilous risks. He reacted with shock to the gravity of the advice. A glowing portal shimmered behind a Yi as he asked what the celestial race was. A moment of confusion hung in the air as he questioned his own strength, realizing he felt unprepared despite being powerful. A worried woman expressed her concern to Yi about the knowledge life professions lacked in school. A worried woman expressed that a life profession would never explore secret realms. A tense moment unfolded as a Yi expressed regret to Yi. A shadowy figure observed various races, revealing a complex world beyond humanity. He explained that many other races existed, such as demons and goblins. A celestial figure with majestic wings revealed the disappearance of her race, declaring their legacy as the strongest in history. A wave of frustration washed over Yi as he struggled to make sense of his distorted view of the world. He expressed difficulty distinguishing the different races around him, seeing only. A glowing portal flickered, casting an eerie light on two figures standing before it, weighed down by a sense of foreboding. He considered the risks of entering the portal, worried about the dangers they might face. The alert woman stood ready with her bow and arrow, prepared for whatever lay ahead. A cautious Yi expressed concern about rushing into danger without knowing what lay ahead. A determined Yi appeared, radiating confidence as he challenged everyone to embrace their fears and take bold risks. Mysterious purple energy surged down through the trees, filling the air with an ominous tension that hinted at unseen dangers. Three figures advanced through swirling mist, their silhouettes cloaked in an unsettling darkness that hinted at impending danger. The tall figure approached the anxious companions with a confident stride. He walked forward, determination etched across his nervous face. Another figure followed closely behind, worry evident in his tense posture. A tense atmosphere thickened as he pointed at a large green figure, shock evident on his face. A tense atmosphere hung in the air as Yi stood confidently, his gaze focused on the challenge ahead. He noted that Yi's strength had noticeably improved, expressing concern about allowing him to grow further. A blade lay embedded in the ground, its history shrouded in secrets and frustration. A man struggled to pull out the stuck blade, his determination palpable. He wondered why he couldn't extract it, feeling the weight of failure. A menacing figure loomed over two frightened characters, his voice dripping with authority as he ordered them to move aside. A powerful aura enveloped the ornate sword as a warrior raised it high, ready to confront the impending threat. A menacing figure stood tall, gripping a weapon tightly, radiating an intimidating aura that commanded attention. A fierce determination burned in Yi's eyes as he examined the weapon, recognizing its exceptional quality. A powerful blade arced through the air, and a resolute Yi swiftly evaded the strike, staying focused on the battle ahead. A glowing weapon caught Yi's attention as he pondered the circumstances that led to its abandonment. A tense atmosphere filled the air as two figures discussed the fate of a missing child. He expressed his uncertainty about the boy's fate. He pondered a possibility, his thoughtful expression revealing the weight of the situation on his mind. A powerful foot stomped down, unleashing a surge of energy that reverberated through the ground. A sense of surprise filled the dark forest as a green-skinned character stood alert beside a tree, observing her surroundings. A tense confrontation unfolded in the dark forest, where Yi faced a furious creature accusing him of coveting her husband's corpse. A powerful figure surrounded by green light prepared to unleash an attack, radiating intense energy toward a group of fearful onlookers. The atmosphere thickened with tension as a male character with an intense expression confronted the teleportation array, realizing its magical implications. He exclaimed that it was not good and warned about the teleportation array's magical powers. A fierce character shouted a bizarre threat, her glowing green eyes filled with fury and determination. A powerful and commanding figure stood over his defeated opponents, a triumphant aura surrounding him amidst the stillness of the battlefield. A male character with dark hair stood confidently, contemplating the situation while two others nearby appeared distressed and anxious. He thought the kid might have been teleported by a female goblin. Three figures stood before a glowing red light drawn to its ominous power. He approached the portal with determination, curiosity sparking in his eyes. Astonishment washed over Yi as he realized he stood before the entrance to a secret realm, its significance dawning on him. A devious and ambitious male character laughed, thrilled about discovering a new secret realm and dreaming of promotion within the Thunderlion Alliance. Two followers cheered joyfully, congratulating Lord Lei for his recent achievement with enthusiasm. A tense realization gripped a determined and focused character as he stood before a swirling portal. An anxious figure exclaimed that the kid had come and defeated the guardian beast. An anxious figure warned the boss about a kid's unexpected strength after defeating the guardian beast alone. A shadowy figure with glowing eyes confidently taunted the opponent, proclaiming that there was nothing to fear as he was just a pig butcher without his blade. The corridor glowed with bright flames, casting shadows as a curious and observant Yi walked ahead, intrigued by the fiery surroundings. A warrior reassured his anxious companion, promising that nothing would go wrong as long as she stayed close to him. A sudden rustle broke the silence, and Yi turned, surprised by two unseen figures. A dark silhouette advanced menacingly through the fog, its presence filling the corridor with an ominous energy. A mysterious presence loomed ahead, capturing the attention of a young woman with surprise as she clutched her staff tightly. A tense atmosphere filled the air as Yi stood protectively in front of a woman. He questioned an unseen presence, his voice sharp with alarm. A dark figure loomed menacingly, shrouded in purple mist, a sword raised high, promising chaos. A haunting scream pierced the air as panic enveloped the Yi. He realized the threat was closer than he ever imagined. A startled woman exclaimed about the presence of undead knights, her voice trembling with fear. A tense atmosphere filled the air as a confident Yi prepared to confront the undead knight. He stood ready, focused on protecting. A hand gripped a weapon, signaling an imminent clash between unseen forces. The warrior prepared to strike, tension thick in the air. A dark figure loomed, menacing and threatening, as he confronted it with unwavering determination. He warned not to even think about passing. A glowing arrow sliced through the air, launched by a skillful archer who exuded confidence. He shouted that his opponent was too slow. A projectile soared through the air with intense motion lines, cutting through the charged atmosphere. He braced himself, fully alert to dodge the incoming threat. A glowing skull with spikes and a crown hurtled through the air, targeting an unknown adversary. He braced himself against the incoming attack, defiant and ready. Swirling green energy surrounded Yi as he focused, releasing an arrow with unwavering determination. A green light surged from above, casting an ominous shadow over Yi. Then a powerful figure lunged toward him, intent on attack. A surge of energy crackled in the air, leaving Yi momentarily stunned. He reacted in shock, gripping his weapon tightly. A dark, monstrous figure loomed before him, and Yi stood ready, bow aimed with fierce determination. A menacing undead knight loomed in the background, casting a shadow over the scene. He assessed the threat, worried about the knight's true nature. He urgently called for it to provide him with a crucial buff, his voice laced with anxiety. A powerful woman raised her spear, channeling energy as she prepared to cast a spell. A fierce energy blast exploded from a warrior, aiming straight at the menacing skull figure. A fierce battle raged on, with a warrior ready to shoot an arrow at a strange glowing hand. He aimed carefully, his focus unwavering as he prepared to release the arrow. A warrior stood tall, ready to move forward, knowing that every step would lead to new challenges. He decided it was time to keep moving. A warrior asserted his resolve against the dark backdrop, refusing to back down in the face of overwhelming odds. A ghostly figure with glowing eyes and a skull face emerged, declaring itself the Undying Knight. A large spiked weapon gleamed ominously in the shadow as a determined and ruthless figure confronted the unknown threat. He shouted that he didn't care about the consequences, just to not be obstructed. A fierce warrior swung a large object, aiming directly at his unseen opponent. Tension thickened as Yi and a distressed woman exchanged serious glances, each sensing the impending danger surrounding them. He stood confidently, preparing to strike the ground with his large weapon, his determination palpable in the tense atmosphere. Green shards swirled ominously in the air, drawn upward by an unknown force. He watched the floating shards, his focus unwavering. A massive green, claw-like entity emerged, shocking Yi, who couldn't believe what he was witnessing. A tense atmosphere filled the air as a worried woman advised her companions to retreat from the formidable Undying Knight, fearing it was a guardian of the celestial race. A worried woman expressed her fear about the magical threat, warning that it would revive endlessly and lead to their deaths over time. A tense atmosphere enveloped them as Yi urged his companion to leave the dangerous place quickly. A worried character expressed concern that if the gatekeeper was this strong, something far worse awaited them inside. A whimsical Yi contemplated the idea of having an immortal pet, his imagination sparking with possibilities. A worried woman reprimanded Yi for joking during the tense moment. A sinister light glowed as Yi reached towards a skull, his expression filled with mockery and intrigue. He sarcastically questioned the pain of immortality. A grotesque skull loomed large as he gripped it tightly, shouting defiantly for freedom. A cunning and persuasive Yi offered a sinister proposal while holding the skull, believing it could be a useful companion. A tormented figure with a skull-like face expressed his anguish about being granted immortality, revealing it as a curse that trapped him forever. A sinister smile spread across Yi's face as he urged someone to trust him. A menacing figure gripped a rival's head, radiating dominance in the tense atmosphere. A glowing orb pulsed in Yi's hand, drawing his anxious gaze. He reacted in fear, exclaiming for it to stop. A tense atmosphere filled the air as he activated a glowing bracelet, facing the menacing figure looming before him. He focused intently, channeling energy from his hand to confront an unseen enemy. A menacing armored figure emerged from the glowing display, radiating an aura of power and intimidation. A monstrous figure appeared in a bright, energy-filled space, demanding freedom with fierce desperation. A magical energy swirled around him, leaving his companions in awe. He demonstrated his newfound power, astonishing everyone present. A powerful force surged within as he smirked confidently, announcing his determination to move forward. A bright light beckoned as a determined Yi led his companions down the grand corridor, hope rising within them. A chilling atmosphere enveloped the mystical hall as a determined Yi led his companions forward, their confidence unwavering. A bright light flooded the space, and Yi stood frozen, his expression shifting to one of surprise. The magnificent palace loomed before the characters, bathed in ethereal light filling them with awe. He expressed his amazement at the sight. Another character speculated about the treasures hidden inside. A third character questioned whether the statue belonged to the legendary celestial race. A majestic figure stood in the background, radiating power as he pointed in awe. A colorful backdrop surrounded Yi, who appeared deep in thought. He reflected on recent events, contemplating their significance. A shadow of doubt crossed his mind as he recalled words about black-robed figures in his home. A menacing guardian stood tall, warning against the dangers lurking ahead. The skeletal figure's voice echoed with a chilling threat, urging Yi not to enter. If you'd like to see your favorite titles retold, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to pick some of them up from time to time. Also, let me know which video format you like more, long videos or short ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again soon.